right. So I really, really, really did not want to get on here and talk about Wrestlepalooza, but I feel like it's only right. So if you're watching this on YouTube, it's probably 9 times out of 10 gonna lag because we are doing this on Twitch. I'm not even gonna promote the Twitch. I'm not gonna stream on here enough for y'all to come follow. So I don't. It's all right. Y'all don't have to come over here and follow. But Wrestlepalooza, I feel like that it was okay. It was definitely okay. It was not what they were hyping it up to be. But there's reasons for that. There's reasons for everything. I know that y'all recently just saw the Eli Knight interview, which little sneak peek, there's more coming. There is definitely more interviews coming. Um I have a lot in the tank right now. So I'm excited, but it's still going to be trial and error because once a certain amount of hours run out of my time of my interviews, it'll progressively start ruining everything where we might have to do these on stream, which would really suck. But it's all right. We're all right. We're all right. But let's get into Wrestlepalooza. We kick off the show with the ESPN video package. We figure out that the then and now forever is changed, and it's more of a opener that fits the current WWE, which I do like. I love how they're making it fit into more with the current style of pro wrestling in the world as well. So I love that. ESPN video package was all right. It was just showing Hogan, Ultimate Warrior. We were showing stuff like that, Macho Man. Triple H would come out and say that this is the final form of sports entertainment with WWE being on ESPN. We would see Pat and Tyrese pull up in a truck, which looked a lot like The Rock. I thought it was The Rock at first. But we would see them pull up. We would see Triple H running in the background to get to Pat. And I can't lie, Triple H looks really happy. This might be the happiest we've ever seen Triple H, bro. He looks like he is having a blast. Which what he's doing right now with WWE, it's just the best work he's done. So I think that it's gonna be insane to see what the future holds for WWE whenever you got Triple H like this in charge. But the booking's just not there. The match booking's there, but the delivery of matches isn't there, and that's not on the superstars. That's just on the booking. We kick off the show with Brock versus Cena, potentially the most depressing match of the night. We see Heyman introduce Brock, which was a great start of the night. It felt like that we were really, really, really trying to get fans to engage, but this right here felt like that. This was a little gift to the people who's been watching for a while. I think that this ultimate show altogether was for the people or for new people, new WWE watchers. So to see them include something like that, I thought was really cool. So yeah, great way to start off the show. We would see Cena hit 3 AAs and Brock hit 6 F5s to win. How long was this match? 6 minutes? I'd say 6 minutes to 10 minutes max. I'll definitely have to look at that, see what the sheets are saying. But short match, probably the shortest match of the night. I think it is the shortest match of the night. The show was good, but at the same time, I feel like that was a pretty weird way to end the first match. Brock would defeat Cena. He would hit an F5 to the ref and Cena again, and just walk out. Then we would see Cena stand at the ramp, where I thought that somebody was going to come out, where maybe we would find out his crown jewel opponent, but we didn't. So very, very boring start to the night. I think the only thing good about that match was the Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar stuff with the Heyman announcing Brock. I think that it's going to be interesting to see how Seth reacts to this. Seth has had obvious past issues with Brock Lesnar, cashing in on him WrestleMania 31, then facing him at 35, getting absolutely destroyed, but then ended up defeating him. So obviously not a friendship there. So I wonder how Rollins will react. So that's going to be something to look out for sure. We would see the Bronns face the Usos in the second match, and Jay and Jimmy would come out with a fantastic entrance. It was really good. It had the fans wrapped up in it. And by the way, if y'all are wondering why I'm skimming through everything, it's just because this is just going to be a little quick one. Y'all might be wondering why I haven't been posting about news. That's because I'm ordering a crazy new good mic. It cost a good bit, so I'm really, really, really hoping it's good. But that's what the shorts are gonna, and the reels and the shorts on Instagram and YouTube are gonna be doing. Maybe even these long form videos as well, because I know the quality on my phone's a lot better than this webcam. But we're gonna go there. Then during the match, we see Jay get busted open, and he would try to hit Braun with the chair, but hit himself right here in the corner, where, I mean, it would just pour everywhere. It would end up getting on Braun's back. It would get all over the place. I'm pretty sure people were saying that they had to switch out the ring mat for the people who were there. So that was pretty cool to see. But I love that. I can't lie. I'm never a condone. I will never condone violence or the raspberry juice in a wrestling match. But it added feel to this match, because without that, I feel like this match would have been poor. I mean, either way, it was not an awesome match. I feel like the entrance in that really put some detail into it, at least. But we would see them use tables, chairs. We would see them use weapons. LA Knight would be the special guest referee, and he did absolutely nothing but count the pinfalls. That's literally all he did. Bronns would defeat the Usos. We all know what was happening. To this point, I am 1 for 2 on the card. I can't lie. I thought Cena was going to win the opener. I thought so. But, I mean, it's too bad. Put a rose on my nose. I thought he was going to lose. So what? We see Io face Stephanie for the women's championship. We would see Stephanie win with a spiral tap. People, Stephanie Valkyria's at that next level, bro. Stephanie is there. I mean, she is literally there. She is well deserved of this. Okay. We have someone in the chat here. Let's see what he has to say. Thoughts on Wrestlepalooza? I just got here. I think it was a good show, but overall, I think that it was only for new people. I think the people who are currently watching and know every storyline from years back, this was not for us, but it was for the people who are newly watching. Obviously, with the ESPN deal, there was not a lot of new viewers, so it was cool to see. But at the same time, this wasn't even supposed to be a show in the first place. So ultimately, we got to be grateful that this was even a show. It was all right. I definitely expected more, but it's okay. We saw Stephanie win with the spiral tap. That was insane. I can't lie. Stephanie winning the championship, going to celebrate with her dad. It was a great moment. I loved every second of it. Awesome. If y'all are wondering why I'm rushing, 1, because I cannot miss GCW. 2, I want to go back and rewatch the post show to see what they're saying. 3, there's a lot of news to catch up on, to see if Jay's injured, to see what's going on with anything, if anybody's injured, and to see what was going on with Cody. And then, yeah, so we got a lot to do tonight. And very short amount of time, and I got to get ready for interviews. So, all right. Anywho, I leaked a little bit too much there, but it's all right. Stephanie would win. They would show respect to each other after the match. Great match. I would hate to say best match of the night, but it was good. AJ and Punk versus Rollins and Becky was up next. We would see them building up an AJ Lee hot tag, which they didn't end up getting, and the crowd did go insane, and get the pop that they were hoping for. We would see them hit great moves against each other. I mean, it was a good match, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like that people are overhyping AJ Lee in the ring. Now, I feel like that, yes, AJ is going to go down as one of the greatest women's superstars of all time, right? But I did not find what she did tonight in the ring appealing. I didn't think that it was great. You know, people are obviously, glazing at D1 on the internet right now. Oh my gosh, AJ Lee looks so good to be gone for 10 years. No, she didn't, bro. Quit lying. I feel like at this point, you're just completely lying. Like, there's no sense to lie, bro. Say your true feelings. I don't care if you get to talk to them the next day. I don't care. Like, that's how I feel about your favorite superstars, too. Just because they're your favorite superstar don't mean they can't suck sometimes. Like, yeah, this match, like, AJ Lee just didn't look great in this match. Yeah, she had a couple good moves. I can't lie. There was a couple moves, like the Black Widow. That was pretty good whenever she hit it on Rollins and Becky. It looked awesome. But it was all right. We ended up seeing AJ tap Becky out. So that tells me that AJ's not going to beat Becky for the title, which, thank God. I would love to see another AJ run, but after seeing tonight and seeing her in the ring, I don't know. And by the way, one of the things that I did want to point out, I'm a big pet peever on the punches, and AJ Lee's punches were not looking good at all. So I want Becky to keep the title. I don't think Becky should drop the title to AJ Lee at all. She is the best heel in the game. She's the best woman in the game right now. So I think that overall she needs to keep the title and keep it on Becky Lynch. I think that's the best thing for the company. And then in the main event, Drew McIntyre to face Cody Rhodes. Start of the match, Cody literally fell to his face. Commentators were saying that it was because of last night. We know Drew attacked Cody. We had a brawl, but I don't see why that would be a reason for Cody to oversell it at the start. I thought that was odd. I was actually kind of concerned. So, I mean, good sell, but I was concerned. We also saw, in the end, Cody obviously win, but I feel like that it wasn't that great. We keep seeing Drew every time he's about to put Cody's head through the announcer's table. I'm going to say here voices. This is what I'm going to go with. It's going to sound corny, but I think that Drew hearing the voices in his head and stuff like that, that's a great gimmick to go with. Drew being able to hear that and then like not hit the move, chef's kiss. I loved that. So that was pretty good. We would end up seeing Cody win with the Crossroads. It's all right. I was definitely expecting Drew to win. I mean, it's in the main event, but overall, the show was all right. But I feel like that if you're going to have Drew and Cody in the main event over Brock and Cena, over a lifetime rivalry that's been going on for years and years, I think that we should have not put Drew and Cody in the main event because they didn't deliver like they should have. Brock and Cena did not deliver like they should have. Stephanie and Io are the only two people that actually delivered on this show today. Now, Becky and Seth delivered. Punk delivered. I'm still going to say AJ delivered because she was a part of the match as well, but I was not as impressed as I was with Becky and Seth and Punk. I think that overall the show was great, right? The show was great for new people. I bet they gained so many new people who were really excited to watch the next show. But at the same time, it's like, at what point are you going to credit us? I feel like that show was great and all, but I think it could have been better. I think that it definitely could have, but with what they were going for, by the way, I do want to mention Stephanie McMahon is in the 2026 Hall of Fame, so that's great to hear. But yeah, I think it was an awesome show. Nothing wrong with it. I just feel like that it was all right. It wasn't the best show I've ever saw. It wasn't the worst show I've ever saw, but yeah, it was all right. I definitely need to hear y'all's comments down below because this was just something to get on here and talk about. So let me know down below what was your thoughts on WrestlePalooza 2025.